This is the history and evolution of rare Fortnite emotes. You'll be able to see the old rarest emotes and how things have changed, and at the end is the current top 25. So drop a like, sit back and enjoy.
Swifty.
They did the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
bands in these $1,000 pants. Don't disrespect me and my mans.
Show you gon' need 3 promoters.
Take it out west, slang it out west. Go metallic knife, I can shake it out west.
I needed some with some bop in. Let's go. I'm unorthodox than a muff. Hey, when you gon' switch the fly her across the country? I finished the show and I hop in it. I got a brand new Lamborghini, a cop car with a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop.
pelo triunfo. Conquista, se é pela glória, uso o meu trunfo.
Yeah. First I want for sure, you gon' need 3 promoters.
Out west, slang it out west. Go metallic knife, I can shake it out west. Such a man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong in his.
I needed some with some bop in. Let's go. I'm unorthodox than a muff. Hey, when you gon' switch the flow? I thought you never asked. I needed some fly her across the country. I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a milli, I did it legitly. I'm still with the I'm hot. Fly her. Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car. With a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Yeah.
My bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire. Your best. In the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light.
Dancing at the ghetto, and at the ghetto, party in the ghetto, and
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping and the jam.
Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car. With a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop.
yo no soy envidia, soy tu bizcochito, pero tengo todo lo que tiene delito. Bim, bam, boom, ça fait psh, et ça fait boom, ça
Hazle caso a tu amiga, ella tiene razón.
Right foot up, left foot slide.
So I tell him it's one of me. He making fun of me. His girl is a bum to me.
This here's a jam for all the fellas. Try to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot. Click, 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 clash, click, click.
Aren't you the guy who tried to?
to duck. Teach me how to duck.
Beat from side to side, side to side, make them fly. Slide my feet from side to side, side to side, make them slide my feet from side to side.
Hold up, yeah, let me check some. Please don't check for me until the check come.
Right foot creep, oh, walking with that heater.
Be gone, don't make her too strong. Me, get back, don't let
Gangnam Style.
Fly her across the country, I finished the show and I
Go that.
Can we find?
People want to dap it up, but they can't get none from it. I want the
My money don't jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle.
I needed some with some bop in. Let's go. I'm unorthodox than the month.
alone.
I like to move it. I like to move it.
I got what you like, yeah.
They did the monster mash.
I could have my Gucci on.
Girl, you fly and ghetto with them brand new.
About to catch another fight. Yeah, the apple make him wanna bite.
Take it out west, slang it out west. Go metallic. Run, bulletproof, run, yeah, you got it, run.
Rolly with a dapper rat.
Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. Or you want the Slim Shady?
It's about damn time. In a minute, I'ma need a salad, so to be
I'm a savage, yeah, classy.
Didn't even notice, no punches.
You know you make me wanna kick my
Coochie down, Lego.
told you that I never would. Nah, I ain't never been with a body. She
big bad pussy, not the belly band.
Flow, the crow, the no.
I do the same thing I told you that.
The butterfly, that's old. Let me see the 2-0.
Pista pela vitória, pelo triunfo.
Okay. I'm so lit right now. All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Wanna see me do my dance in these $1,000 pants.
This. Dance for me, oh.
Icon series emotes which have been cancelled from releasing, and some of these may never be making a return. Luckily, I do actually have every Icon series emote in the game, so I can show you guys which ones I'm talking about. Yes, I know I should probably touch grass, but obviously we've got to start it off with the headbanger from Travis Scott, because we all know this one hasn't been out in over 1,000 days, and it might not be making a return. However, Travis Scott has got a new album coming out soon, so maybe they're going to bring back the bundle as a promotion for that. If it doesn't release for the album, we can pretty much confirm we're not going to see it anytime soon. And then we have Laser Blast from Season X. This one really surprised me, because recently I just found out it's not been in the item shop for over 740 days. So Laser Blast is literally considered a rare emote now. Obviously, it's not just the emote, it's the entire Major Laser set which hasn't returned. But who was lucky enough to buy this one when it did come out? And then we have Pull Up, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5. Did you guys know this hasn't been in the shop for over 700 days? I mean, since when has it been that long? So this is actually a rare emote now, and it's probably not returned because the baby was going through some kind of lawsuit. So I'm sure once all of that has blown over, it's probably gonna make a return. But it's not just Pull Up, which is a the baby emote. We also have the Go Mufasa, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. This hasn't been out for around 680 days, so almost 700. Same as the Jabba Switchway, because obviously they release at the same time. But these are also emotes which has the baby's music in it, so that's why they've not returned as well. All of these emotes are really good, by the way, so I'm kind of glad I own them. But then we have one of the rarest icon emotes in the game, Stuck, from Chapter 2, Season 7. The reason why it's so rare is because it was only in the shop for 48 hours and it hasn't been back since. In fact, it's been over 650 days since it's been in the item shop. And I know a lot of you guys watching and people in the Fortnite community really want this one to return. But remember, when it released, it was super controversial because of the lyrics. So I don't know how Fortnite are going to bring this back unless they change which part of the song they use. I don't know, but for now, I don't see it returning. And then we have Pele's Air Punch, which was from Chapter 2, Season 5. Rest in peace, Pele. He's such a legend and always will be. But because he's passed away, I believe that's the reason this emote hasn't made a return. Then we have Rushing Around, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. This was now last seen 500 days ago, and it was only in the item shop 6 times, so it is pretty rare. This song references a lot of things about Russia and the Russian Queen, and obviously there's a lot going on in the world right now with Russia, so I believe that is the reason why it's not made its way into the item shop, and it has been cancelled from releasing for now. So you might want to check your locker to see if you have this. But another emote people are always talking about is Out West, which is another emote featuring Travis Scott's music. It's not been in the item shop for around 480 days, but it did used to release all the time. Again, the reason is probably because of Travis Scott, so the only way I see this emote returning is if they bring back the entire Travis Scott set as well. Was you lucky enough to purchase this one? Let me know in the comments. And was you lucky enough to buy the Salome style from Chapter 3, Season 1? Because this hasn't been out in over 440 days, but it was only in the shop 4 times, so there wasn't many chances to buy it. The music features Young Thug, and he's going through some kind of prison issues right now, so that's obviously the reason this emote hasn't been returned into the shop. And it is also a winter emote as well, so I don't see it returning till winter. That's if everything's fine for it to release. Super clean emote in my opinion. I do have it on my favorites and I do use it quite a lot as well. This next one might surprise you guys, but the Wanna See Me emote hasn't been out for over 300 days, and I don't actually think anyone knows why. It originally released in Chapter 2, Season 5. It came to the item shop 20 times, but then for some reason it's just not returned. I've looked online and I actually can't see a reason why this might be, so Fortnite probably just forgot about this, or maybe the artist doesn't want it to return just yet. But either way, people are starting to consider this as a semi-rare emote within Fortnite now, and you actually might have this one. I've also had many people telling me the Monster Mash is becoming rare because it was last seen over 240 days ago and it was only in the shop 5 times. However, I do disagree that it's getting rare for now, because you have to remember this is technically a Halloween emote. Just because it's icon, it doesn't mean it's going to return whenever. But what I will say is that if it doesn't come back for Halloween, then yeah, it will be pretty rare, and it's actually quite a clean emote. I remember this one releasing. Then for another bonus mention, we have the Quick Style from Chapter 4, Season 1. It's actually been 90 days since this has been in the item shop, so 3 months. However, why people are talking about this emote is because it only released for 24 hours, and that is literally it. So you guys had 1 day to buy this, this and it just never came back. I'm not sure why. I don't know if this was a limited time collab, but the quick style has gone for now, and it's a shame because this emote is really good. The music is very enjoyable as well. Keep It Mellow is another one of those emotes people always say it's rare, but it's just not. In Season 7, millions of people got this because of the hype around the Marshmallow event. It was free, but I guess if you didn't start playing Fortnite until after Chapter 1 Season 7, then you don't have it, but it's definitely not rare. However, if you do have it, I guess it proves that you played in Chapter 1, and it's probably never gonna make a return either. And another mention we have is Fast Feet from Chapter 4 Season 2. Now, this is a recent emote. It only released 2 months ago, but just like the quick style, it was only available for 24 hours. I'm not sure why Fortnite are doing this, bringing out emotes for only 1 day. So if you missed out on this one, then hopefully it comes back for you soon. And fun fact, even though this is Icon series, the music isn't copyright, which I think is cool because streamers like myself can use it live, and the music is really good. And if you do buy any skins or emotes from the item shop, consider using code ASHI to support me out even further. It's only 4 letters long. I appreciate those who do use it.
what the hell?
We all know there's a bunch of scrapped emotes in Fortnite like the unicycle, sad claps, and even the koi dance. And there's also scrapped skins like the brilliant bomber and even the red style of the Astro Assassin. But the thing is, what are some other scrapped and unreleased items within Fortnite? For example, did you know that the brute gunner was actually supposed to get a silver style? In Season X, when the mechs came to the game, there was actually this loading screen which also is in the game. And you can see right here the silver style of the brute gunner. As well as that, this is the full leaked style. However, the brute gunner did actually get a reskin, which is obviously these red kind of style ones right here. Maybe the real reason was because a lot of people didn't like the mechs, so people would probably hate on the new styles. But there's also this PlayStation pack right here, which is a reskin of the Shadow Ops, and they used the blue and white colorway to represent PlayStation, as this was going to be a PlayStation pack. Most people thought this photo was just a concept or a fan-made idea, but the thing is, Ali actually spotted this as well. He bought a code for the Neo Versus skin, and when he came to redeem it, it was showing the photo of the Shadow Ops bundle, which means this asset was in the game at some point, and Fortnite was going to release this bundle. But of course, when he redeemed the Neo Versa, it just gave him the normal skin, not the PlayStation Shadow Ops. And that was 4 years ago, but this skin has still not released. Maybe it's gonna come out one day. Drop a like if you would enjoy this skin to release, because I think it would be pretty fire. And I think there is another emote which people may have forgot about. It's called the Squeezy Does It. This was added to the game files in Chapter 4 Season 2, so only a few months ago now. But it's one of the only emotes which was added to the files but still hasn't released. Is this going to be a free reward at some point? It's obviously not in the battle pass, we know that. Or is it going to come to the item shop? But I really don't know, because normally if they make a new emote, they bring it to the shop right away, just like they did with this emote right here, which has the money on it. So possibly it's just a scrapped emote. As far as it goes with sprays, there is actually a lot of scrapped ones, but a lot of these come from the unreleased heist skins. You guys don't remember the most wanted event? These skins were supposed to release, where you can add customizable sprays onto them, but for some reason they never released, and a lot of people was wanting these to come to the item shop. I think most people would have bought at least one of them if they did release, but maybe they're gonna come out next year if Fortnite fixed the issues with them. Either way though, these are some great skins, and we definitely need some more options to use for sprays. Then for something I found very interesting, we actually have two scrapped music packs. One of them is right here. I'm gonna let the music play. As you can see from the photo of this music pack, it's kind of the same music that was used in this trailer playing in the background. It's actually a shame that they scrapped this, because this would have made for a really cool music pack, and hopefully it does come out in the future, but I don't think it will. This is another scrapped music pack. I'm gonna let the audio play. Again, you can see from the photo, this kind of has a Halloween spooky vibe to it. It's most likely an unreleased Fortnite Mares music pack, but again, it's actually a really cool audio. I think these both should not have been scrapped, and let me know, would you buy them if they ever did release? There's also these two music packs which were scrapped. One is based on the Gritty emote, and another one is based on the Cuddle Team Leader, but there's actually no audio for them, so we don't know what they sound like. For a few more unreleased skins that was scrapped, this is the first bundle we have right here. This includes a pickaxe, a glider, and also a bat bling. The skin seems to be pretty cool. It's kind of like half robotic, half human. If it came to the item shop, I know personally I would have bought it, but for some reason it never came to the shop. Maybe it's going to be some kind of refer a friend reward in the future. Nobody knows the real reason why it was scrapped, but another skin we have is actually this one right here. Now, it's in the same set as all of these skins as well, but this one was scrapped. The difference between this and the other ones is the character they chose. I'm not sure why they scrapped it, but it didn't make it to the item shop. And what about Agent Jones? We all know this skin is a huge part of the Fortnite storyline, but in the files, there was actually 12 different variants for it. Right here, they're all different color suits. I don't know if this was a test or there was going to be edit styles, but obviously they didn't release into the game, and I'm not quite sure why. And recently, we had a summer event with some new summer skins skins and old ones releasing. But what we didn't have is this skin right here. This has now been in the files for way over a year. Everybody thought it was going to release in a previous summer event, but then it never did, and it still hasn't. It's been used as an NPC. It's been used in a trailer. But again, I don't know why they didn't bring it out, because a lot of people would have bought it. But also in the trailer with this skin, you can actually see it doing an emote right here. And again, this emote, nobody even knows what it is. It's not in the item shop. It's not in a battle pass. It is an unreleased emote, which has probably been scrapped. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know what the audio for it would have been. It most likely would have been an Icon series emote. And then there's Travis Scott. And you might be thinking, what am I talking about? You know, Travis Scott is clearly in the game. However, did you know there was actually supposed to be another style of Travis, which is this one on screen right here, but it never actually made it into the game. This style would have been pretty good, but maybe they're saving it for a whole new skin so that when Travis Scott comes to the item shop, they can bring out a new version, because we've seen Marshmello getting new styles of skins. So that could be a possibility, and this would be pretty fire if it happens. Something OG which was scrapped is actually these customizable skins that you can see on screen right here. There's the Renegade Raider wearing the Recon Specialist hat with the Sparkle Specialist makeup. Fortnite was perhaps going to let you pick a different character model with different outfits. Like this one is the Survival Specialist wearing a different hat. And as you can see, the UI here is from Chapter 1. Perhaps Fortnite scrapped this because it was too early on to bring out customizable skins. Maybe people would buy less skins if they did that, but perhaps it will come to the game in the future, as we have got similar stuff like superhero skins and even the academic skins as well. I guess time will tell. Then we have some clown puppet skins. There was actually supposed to be 4 of these, but there's only 2 which we can see. They're kind of circus clown vibes, and to be honest, we don't have enough of these skins in the game. The only really ones we have which are like this theme is the Peekaboo set. So in my opinion, these shouldn't have been scrapped, and actually I think a lot of people would have bought them. But also a lot of people would have bought this Icon emote because it was supposed to have music from Migos and DaBaby. This was leaked back in December 2021, but the emote never released and nobody knows what it looks like. All we know is the icon for it right here. But the DaBaby emotes haven't been out in almost 3 years because of his lawsuit. So because it has DaBaby's music in it, that's probably why it was scrapped. But I know for a fact a lot of people would have been buying this one. But would you have tried to get this taco contrail? Again, this was added to the files but never actually released, and I'm kind of surprised we don't have a taco contrail. And in the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass trailer, we do actually see an edit style of the Toxic Tagger skin. The only time we ever saw this was in this trailer, and they never came to the game. They wasn't a separate skin, nothing like that. Maybe it's because the Toxic Tagger wasn't as popular as Fortnite wanted it to be, so they just scrapped the edit style, but it's really clean in my opinion. And to support me out even further, consider using code ASHI in your Fortnite item shop. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. The top 25 rarest emotes in Fortnite. I haven't done an updated version for 8 months, but pretty much every rare emote has returned. So this list is going to be challenge, battle pass, and limited time emotes only, because any item shop emote like Fresh and Widow's Pirouette can return anyway. And this list is based on my knowledge within Fortnite. If you disagree with any of it, let me know in the comments. But at the 25th spot, we have Hang Loose Celebration. Yes, the Neymar emote. It released in Chapter 2 Season 6, and that wasn't a popular season. Many people stopped playing because they didn't enjoy the primal theme, meaning less people got the emote, but subscribe if you managed to get it. Then we have I Declare, a challenge emote from Chapter 2 Season 1. This released almost 4 years ago, so if you didn't play in Chapter 2 Season 1, then you don't have it. For the 23rd spot, we have Check the Map. I know this is pretty recent, but you had to complete a lot of quests to get this by playing creative maps, and there actually wasn't that much time to get it as well. Then we got Hot Marot. A lot of people think this is the rarest emote in the game because it's not been out for almost 2,000 days. But don't forget, it was free. However, if you started playing Fortnite after Chapter 1 Season 6, it was impossible to get. So that's why it's made its way to the 22nd spot. Then we have the Travis Scott Rage emote. A lot of people watched the Travis Scott event. However, they may not have completed the challenges to get this emote, and it should never return. Then we have the Sweaty Rotation Challenge emote from Summer. You actually had to complete 14 challenges in order to unlock this. I remember grinding for it, and it was very time consuming, so definitely not not everybody managed to get it. But if you was grinding your challenges back in summer, let me know if you managed to get it. Then another challenge emote we have is the Realities Master. I know some of these emotes are fairly recent, but that doesn't take away the fact there wasn't much time to get some of these. And these challenges happened towards the end of the season when there was actually less people playing. I never see anyone using this one myself, and actually I know quite a few people who didn't get it. And at the 18th spot, we have our first exclusive of the video, Square Up, a PlayStation emote which expired quite a long time ago. If you don't have a PlayStation or you didn't claim the pack, then of course you missed out on this emote and it should never be making a return. There is also the Follow the Butterfly emote, but that isn't making it onto the list because I know for a fact many people got that one. Then we have the Ariana Grande XO emote. Now the Rift Tour quests actually released after the live event, so a lot of people who hopped on Fortnite just to watch the event probably didn't complete the challenges. And again, they wasn't really around for a long time, so if you didn't do them fast, you could have easily missed out on this. The Chrome Ariana Grande glider is also pretty rare, but this is an emote video, so let's move on to a Season 2 OG emote, The Wave. Now the reason this is quite low down on the list is because all you had to do was get tier 5 in Season 2, and the emote was actually free, so you didn't even need to have the battle pass. But of course, Season 2 happened many years ago, so if you wasn't playing around in Season 2, then you don't have it, which is why it's actually kind of rare. But it's not quite as rare as the robot from the Season 3 battle pass. In order to get this, you had to get tier 95, and obviously the battle pass only went up to tier 100, so it was pretty much at the end when you unlocked it. And again, Season 3 happened many years ago. A lot of players have quit since then, or a lot of players didn't even stop playing until afterwards. It's not insanely rare, but it definitely deserves to be on this list. I would say members only is way more rare than the robot, because this is the only ever Fortnite crew emote, and it released almost 3 years ago in Chapter 2 Season 5. So if you bought the Fortnite crew after this season, then of course you don't have it, and I'm pretty sure it's never going to return because it would have came back by now. But Vibrant Vibin is also probably never going to make a return. This was a Twitch drop which was only available for a few days in the Vibin season. I did make a video showing you guys how to get it, so if you don't own this emote, make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss a future video. But yeah, if you don't have Twitch, you don't have this one, and that would be unfortunate because it is a really clean emote. I do use it all the time and I have it on my favorites as well, but I wouldn't say it's quite as rare as Deep End because this is from Chapter 1 Season 9 and it was part of the 14 days of summer challenges. In order to get this, you had to emote at 6 different locations, so it wasn't insanely hard to acquire, but because it's never going to return and it's from Chapter 1, it definitely deserves to be on this list. But then again, Lil Tree is from Chapter 2 and it's actually more rare than Deep End because in order to get this, you had to complete 12 challenges. Some of them was in creative and it was actually quite difficult and time consuming. I know a lot of collectors actually missed out on it, and again, we know it's not going to return because it was from challenges, so you might want to check if you have this one. So now we're on to the top 10, and in the 10th spot we have Booby Trapped, a challenge emote from Season 8. You had to complete 4 different challenges just to unlock this one. It wasn't insanely hard to get, but again, with it being from Chapter 1 Season 8, many people did miss out on it, so I think the 10th spot is pretty fair for this emote. Then at the 9th spot we have another exclusive dance, Scenario. Of course, this was a Samsung exclusive. You needed a phone in order to redeem it. However, it was free to redeem, and in fact it was in the item shop for an hour on Samsung devices as well. It's not insanely rare, but then again, it definitely is more rare than other emotes in this video, and it's probably one of the best in the game as well. At the 8th spot we have introducing the first ever PlayStation emote from around 3 years ago now. Literally only PlayStation players could have this, so for everyone who was on Xbox, PC, Switch and all other platforms, you couldn't have got it, which is actually why it's more rare than people think. A lot of collectors are missing out on this one, and it's probably my favorite emote in the entire game. The music and the dance is just so good. Subscribe if you have it or wish you had it. Then at the number 7 spot we have Welcome from Season X. This was now last seen over 1,300 days ago. It was a limited time in the item shop and it's never going to be making a return. It was only available for 3 days though, so there really wasn't much time to buy this, and Season X wasn't that popular because of the mechs. A lot of people stopped playing, which is why this emote is now in the top 10. At the 6th spot we have Out With The Old, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 5. This was last seen now around 900 days ago. It was a limited time emote and it's never gonna be making a return. However, it never said limited time in the shop, so I feel like less people bought it, and during New Year's a lot of people aren't on Fortnite because they're probably outside celebrating and stuff like that, so I definitely feel feel like this is a very, very rare emote. It's nothing too crazy though. No one really uses it. But at the 5th spot, we have freestyling, which is probably a little bit more rare. This was a Twitch Prime exclusive pack. I wouldn't say it's insanely rare, but because it's from season 4, a lot of players have quit since then, meaning less people have it nowadays, less people use it. I mean, if you go into Party Royale, you're probably going to see it every lobby, but in terms of casual Fortnite, it is pretty rare. Then for the 4th rarest emote in Fortnite, we do have Kiss the Cut from Chapter 1 Season 9. Now last seen over 1,400 days ago, and it was only in the item shop for 48 hours. So there really was hardly any chance to get this, and I'm almost certain it was limited time as well, so should never be making a return. At the 3rd spot, we have Go Home, which is the other version of Welcome. This is one of the least owned emotes within the game. I know it released at the same time as Welcome, but less people bought this because more people wanted to support the 7 by welcoming them, and it's rare to see a player with Welcome and Go Home. So at the 2nd spot, we have Jedi Training, a challenge emote from Chapter 2 Season 1, and the only Star Wars emote to not make a return within the game. There were so many challenges to complete in order to get this, and let's be honest, the lightsabers aren't the best weapon to use, so not many people even wanted to complete them. Even I don't have this emote, and a bunch of people I know don't have it. But the number 1 spot is pretty obvious, the floss from the Season 2 Battle Pass, and of course the worm is right behind the floss. So make sure you guys subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.